Well, hello Internet. Here we are with a little bit of a topic video. What is the cost of life? Now, I'm not meaning per se the monetary side, like buying clothing, buying groceries, healthcare, stuff like that. I am meaning, what does it cost to live this life that we are given to live here on this planet of Earth? We, for probably 99% of us, we are born, we go to school, we end up possibility of graduating, hopefully, and then maybe going to college or something with the hopes of getting an education to land some kind of good job that will set us up for the rest of our lives until retirement age, so we can retire and move to Florida. But realistically, after we graduate from school, we usually end up working for the next 40, 50 years until such a time as we can no longer function in the normal workforce, and basically then we are cast aside with a small pension to live our remaining years on. Pretty much all those years are working, and that's all we have to show for it. Working a long work week, making somebody else rich, putting up with the politics, putting up with the headache and hassle day in and day out, just because it is what what we are told that we are supposed to do in life. Well, the cost of life is life itself. We have one shot at this, one go around at this, one way and one only way to make things go, to make things work, and the reality is that sometimes things don't quite work out the way that we are thinking for them to work out. Sometimes life goes good, we land an okay job, we get in a relationship, we score an apartment or a house or so, and you get a partner that is working with you, rowing in the right direction, and essentially everything works good. You live the dream, you have your children, you retire, you live together, and that's the cookie cutter dream that we're told to have, that everybody seems to have as well. The cost of life on a relationship can be rather tough. Finding somebody and spending the next 50, 60 years together is a very, very long time. People's thoughts, people's opinions, the way people are change over time. The person you met when they were 18 years old is not the person that they have become during the time that you were in the relationship with them. Their opinions change, they start to grow up, their thoughts and ideas and things that they value change from what they were. And if your thoughts, your values, your opinions don't match what their values and thoughts are, then sometimes your relationship can be rather stressful. I have experienced some of that myself, that after many, many years together, you find out that you are now two different people. Your paths that you were once on together have been diverted. You're going one way and she's going another way. you try your best to patch things up. However, patching things up is not possible at this late in the game, especially if the other party is no longer willing to patch things up because they have other ideas on the agenda. The dreams that you have for your life may or may not come to reality. Nothing in life comes for free. Everything comes with some kind of catch to it. I'll give you a vehicle free and clear, but you have to pay for insurance, pay for fuel for it, pay the tax on it. You have to pay the every 6-month maintenance and fix things on the vehicle when it breaks. Same with a house, same with a mortgage, same with children, a relationship. There's always catches to everything. Your dreams, everybody dreams big. They have these big dreams that sometimes cannot be reached with your current income or your current lifestyle. I have found people that had a dream of fixing up an older vehicle. However, they get into the older vehicle and they find out that it requires more work, more ability, more money than they thought it was going to. So then they have to set aside that dream. My dream of mine after things had changed was for a family, with the house, with the vehicle, with the children, with my wife, the white picket fence. However, it seemed that everything was good to go. Everybody was on board for the first 4 years or few years. And then things changed. And then when things fell apart at the 7-year mark, it was never the same after that. When we tried to get back together, if anything, things became, worse. As much as I tried to hold things together, it couldn't be held together. I remember when I was younger, I had dreams of being a trucker, a truck driver. And that would have probably have been the perfect life for me. However, there was other things in my family life, like my dad being sick, that I chose to stay around home longer for. I kind of missed my opportunity at getting my driver's license when I was 16 and getting into the oil field, or being a swamper on a vac truck, or even once I got experience driving a small tanker truck, and then working my way to being a trucker from there with the proper licenses and stuff. By the time I actually got into the delivery business side of truck driving things, I was already into my my mid-20s, and I still could have probably have done it at 20s, in my 20s. However, I stayed around home to look after my dad, and then I got involved with the whole dream with the wife and hoping to have a child and things like that. And then next thing you know, you wake up one day and you're in your 40s and you're like, where did life go? Well, the pain in life can be physical pain, can be mental pain, can be emotional pain, can be the disappointment pain that you feel when you have your future shattered. Everything you worked for, you planned on, changed and thrown away at a moment's, I guess, thrown away at the whim of somebody else. Living with a ongoing that condition that causes physical pain and emotional pain issues is not something that I recommend as well. And the thing about life is it brings heartbreak, you know, the loss of family members, whether it's an auntie, you know, whether it's a grandma, grandpa, whether it's your grandparents, whether it's one of your own parents or your own children, or possibility of, you know, even your spouse. Heartbreak like that, the loss of a person, is something that can never be reobtained, reacquired, because that person is no longer in your life. The heartbreak of having the reality of your life that you spent going an opposite direction is now past. You'll probably never be able to fulfill your dream of being a trucker, not at my age. You'll probably never be able to buy your insanely large motorhome now and spend the rest of your life traveling, just because of financial situations and how things turned out. Sometimes when you're younger, you have these ideas of how your life should be, your ideas of how you want things to be, and if you stay the course and you plan things out and you make calculated moves, then sometimes things work out sort of the way you would like them to be. However, when you take other people into your life, their opinions, their influences, and the direction they are going in life, sometimes work against you and slow you down from fulfilling your dreams. But a little bit of some ideas that I had going on in my head, thought I would grab the camera and share. I guess it is what it is, and around we go. And as always, thanks for watching Maxwell's Vlogs. Comment, subscribe, and enjoy.